with quantum now, you're able to train such LLMs way faster, as we mentioned, because their computation process is way different, right? So that's like one way quantum B is able to interact with the AI by.
Hello guys, welcome back again to another educational video here, just as we always do. Today we are also honored to have another guest here that we are bringing up to you guys. I'm Heri Nomolo, and I just want to introduce our guest. We're going to have another beautiful interaction here where you want to, you're just going to know more and more and more. As we are here to educate you guys, just stay tuned, but don't forget to communicate in the comment section. Let's know what you think and also subscribe. Otherwise, let me introduce our guest. So I'm here with my sister today, and I don't want to mention your name. I just wanted to do an introduction. Tell us about yourself, who you are, and what you do.
Okay, thank you so much, Herin, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me. So my name is Shannon Mujera. I am the founder and lead of QuantumKE. QuantumKE is a quantum computing community where we have different students, professionals and students who are interested in learning about quantum computing and quantum science and technology in general. Beyond that, I am also an engineer. My background is in computer science and informatics.
Wow.
Yes, I'm an engineer. I develop different solutions. I also run my startups, two different startups. And beyond that, I also do consultancy. So I juggle many hats. Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, that's so much amazing. And I'm very much sure that the guests, with the introduction, the guests are already expecting much from you. Yeah, so I've heard the word quantum.
Yes.
And I know someone is also asking themselves, quantum, so maybe can you just tell us what quantum is exactly? It's also more of a technology. I've heard you mentioning technology and practical application that it also has.
Yes, for sure. And I think most people, when they hear about quantum, they think about Spider-Man, the multiverse, Doctor Strange, a lot of sci-fi and Marvel movies, right? But basically, I think the best way to explain it is through an example, because if I was to go so technical, people would also get lost in what is this quantum, and it sounds very technical, So I'm going to try to break it down to us very something very simple, So let me start with the normal, like our laptops, our phones today, how they work, right? So they work through zeros and ones. Those are known as bits. That's what we call classical computing, the current computing that we have right now. Then with quantum computing specifically, it uses qubits, right? So qubits basically can be both ones and zeros at the same time. And that is what makes it different as compared to the classical computing that we have. What that translates to, it means like processing can be way faster as compared to the classical computing. And quantum computing leverages the law of quantum mechanics. So this is basically interaction of atoms and particles at the atomic level, right? So that makes it different as compared to what we have as right now. And in terms of applications, so currently it's still under scientific research phase, so to say. But we've seen a lot of progress, especially with these big companies on the race to what we call quantum supremacy. What that actually means is like they're trying to find like commercial use cases for quantum computing just beyond research, it being in research labs. And as of now, there are different aspects in terms of applications, and quantum computing won't really replace, what like your current laptops and phone, because it has very specific use cases, right? So it's very good for optimization problems where there are very many variables of possibilities, so to say. So I'll give an example in like drug discovery, for example, drug discovery, or discovering new in material science, for example, discovering new batteries, different materials, etc. Because for such fields, there are different like possibilities, variables, let me put it that way. Because when you're trying to discover, let's say the cure for maybe, let's say, cancer, for example, what currently happens, like let's say in a lab, in a research lab, there are current computers are trying to mold, let's say, like a protein or a molecule within your body, and these classical computers find it very hard because they can either do 1 or 0 at once. But with a quantum computer, it can either be ones and zeros at the same time. So you can be able to model or simulate a molecule or an atom very seamlessly. So I think in such kind of applications, drug discovery, healthcare, material science, and then I mentioned as well optimization. So for example, like traffic or logistics problems. So if you want to find like the best optimal route, for example, if you run a supply chain or a logistics firm, for instance, you have different fleets, and you want to find like the best optimal route for you to maximize either fuel or resources, etc. So you can be able to build like an optimization algorithm based on quantum computers, because they're able to model different possibilities at once simultaneously. Which is way more efficient than a classical computer, which would probably like use let me give an example of a maze. Like if you're trying to run in a maze with a classical computing, you'd have to go through every route at once before you reach to the destination. But with a quantum computer, you can be able to go through like all the different parts at once, so which makes it way faster and way more efficient.
Oh, so it's more of time saving.
Yes,
and making all these long processes very shorter.
Exactly. So that's the aspect of optimization. Logistics,
resources.
Yes, even in finance, risk optimization. So if you want to know like which is the best company to invest in, so there's also applications in finance and risk management, investments, etc. So those are some of the applications of quantum computing.
Oh, then it's so much amazing, because I know so many people are looking for how to manage risks out here. And quantum is really coming in handy, guys. If you have questions, don't forget to drop them down there, so that you can be able to interact here in this discussion. So I know someone is just wondering, we have this quantum, how does it interact with, let's say, blockchain, AI, and can we also use it in Bitcoin? We can use it in TikTok. Like, how does it interact?
Yes, of course. Quantum, as mentioned before, it's a different way of computation, basically. You can just be able to process things faster, model things way more accurate, and it interacts with different kinds of, like other fields like AI, for example. There's even an aspect called quantum machine learning, for example. And then I think the biggest quantum cryptography as well. So basically, I'll give an example of quantum and AI. So for AI, as of now, what is the biggest talk in town is now the LLMs, the big large language models, generative AI, and so on and so forth. And with this, you can find like with quantum now, you're able to train such LLMs way faster. As we mentioned, because their computation process is way different, right? So that's like one way quantum is able to interact with AI by kind of speeding up the whole process of modeling and training models, right? And then in terms of blockchain, the biggest like elephant in the room is how, because of quantum's capabilities, it's able to break now the current cryptographic systems, even what blockchain actually uses as of now. So it becomes more of a threat. But as of now, even big companies like Ethereum, Bitcoin, they are trying to see. So we are not yet there yet, but people are moving on to what is called quantum safe algorithms, right? So even as quantum evolves, even other fields are evolving to kind of counteract, right? There's also quantum key distribution, where quantum is, in as much as it's able to break current cryptographic systems, it's also able to make like secure communication channels using quantum key distribution. Because of there's an aspect of it the concepts like in superposition or entanglement. If someone is able, like if you're communicating through a secure network, for example, and someone tries to tap into your network, the qubits will kind of collapse, so to say, and like no attacker will be able to kind of interfere with your message in between. So that's one of the key advantages of kind of quantum communication, as I put it. So quantum has the potential of making secure networks more secure, and in as much it's also bringing up a new field, quantum safe algorithms, where people are trying to now come up with more encrypted systems that cannot be prone to quantum attacks, so to say. And even in blockchain, I think the wallets would be, most of the wallets would be at risk. But as of now, there's a lot of research going into quantum safe algorithms, and there are a lot of standards that are already being placed. So I feel with quantum and blockchain, there's that aspect bit of encryption and the secure communication channels. and also the evolving need of coming up with new algorithms and encryption systems to secure the blockchain, the wallets, and so on.
Oh, that's amazing, because you know, blockchain is more, it's always more of the security.
Exactly.
So if quantum is evolving towards that, then I think it's something that is so much amazing. So when I was coming here for this talk, I went online and I wanted to know more about quantum, and then I saw the word QuantumKE, and I know someone is also asking, what is QuantumKE, and how do we get to get ourselves involved with QuantumKE?
Okay. Yeah, so QuantumKE is the community I founded. I think it's 4 years now. If I'm not wrong.
It's a community.
Yeah, it's a
amazing,
community.
Guys. Yeah, we want to hear more about the community.
Okay. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, so the community is made up of different people. We have people, students, young professionals, people already in the industry. So mostly also enthusiasts, guys who are really interested in learning about quantum. They just have like the interest. Then there are others who are actually actively, working in the field, either as researchers in material science, in cryptography, or just purely research, mathematics, physics. So we have, from beginner to experts within the ecosystem. So as a community, what we usually do is capacity building. So we run different, webinars, workshops throughout the year. Last year we were also we managed to do an Africa Quantum Summit, which was very successful. We got different players within the continent, and we got people interested to learn about quantum. And I think even people from policy, government, now we've been able to get their attention to this new upcoming emerging technology. And so we can see there's been a build-up from 2021 all the way to now. There's a lot of interest in quantum as well, because now beyond people being in technical fields, we also have people from policy joining in the team, different even from healthcare, medical. So we now have a diverse range of people in different fields joining part of the community. So beyond capacity building, we also do like projects, so actual hands-on projects. So this is specifically now with the experts. We have one who's doing a financial and risk management optimization algorithm. So it's something that is currently underway. We also have actually something in predicting cryptocurrency prices, so something in blockchain that we are working as well. So we actually have a number of hands-on projects that can show the actual practical use cases of quantum and how it interacts with different fields. So beyond career capacity building, we also have careers. We share different opportunities, from hackathons to job openings, research opportunities. So we also encourage our members to also see this not just as a hobby, but something that they can be able to learn and make a career out of.
Yeah, something they can get involved with.
Exactly.
But now, where exactly do I go if I want to join your community?
Okay. So as you mentioned, so we have our website, quantumke.org. So you can be able to fill in your details as a member. Then you'll be added to a group, and there we have different communication channels where I think on our LinkedIn and our different social media pages, where we post either different upcoming workshops, hackathons, any other events. So that's how you can be able to get to be part of the community and also take part in different activities that we have.
Oh, that's amazing. So guys, you can visit the website. We are going to drop the link in the description. You can just click it and go check what they are doing. So you guys are really doing an amazing work there at Quantum, and I know you guys have done some projects here and there to make sure that quantum technology is getting better, evolving in a better way. So maybe you can share with us some of the projects that you've already taken part in.
Okay. So I think I'll start with our latest one. So we're working on a white paper, the state of quantum in Kenya, so to say. We have a continental white paper, but we don't have any specific for Kenya. And Kenya tries to position itself like the Silicon Savannah of Africa, where there's tech and there's a lot of AI, big talk about tech. So we're trying to see also how best we can be able to make Kenya really for some of these emerging technologies that are on the way. So with the quantum white paper, we have like a very strong team of experts and researchers who have volunteered to ensure that we have something very solid and structural, where we can advise policymakers, people in government, and other key decision makers on what is quantum, their different applications, what to do about it and how to prepare, even in terms of investments, talent development, just the different aspects. And I think we'll be having a launch very soon. I think we'll be done with the paper at the end of August, and then we'll have the launch in September. So I invite everyone in advance to, I think on Friday, we'll have the details out on our website. So beyond the white paper, we are also working on a research lab. So we are very big on capacity building, as I mentioned. We want to get people trained actually on these skills. So we are building a team of people who have the skill, can be able to train, to actually work on have the practical skills for quantum computing, and then train others as well. Beyond that, we're also working on an e-learning platform where we're trying to break down these quantum concepts because they can be quite technical. So we're using gamification methods to kind of break down the quantum concepts to very simple, simplified manner that anyone can be able to understand. Yeah, so those are just some of the projects that we have as of now.
Yeah, we can't wait to come and join the launch. Guys, I hope you want to join the launch, so stay tuned so that you can be able to know more. And I know someone is also wondering if they really want to join, be part of the community and just get involved with you guys. Maybe you can give us a specific place where we can, maybe someone want to interact with you at a personal level, and they would really want to get you maybe on X or maybe on your own personal handles. You can give your handles, and also as you do that, you also give us your final remarks.
Okay. All right, thank you. Yes, so I think joining the community is as simple as going to the website, as I mentioned earlier, and then personally, mostly on LinkedIn, you can find me at Shannon Mudzera. If you DM me, I should be able to find your message and reply as soon as possible. I am not so active on the other platforms, but LinkedIn for sure I'll be able to respond. Yes, but on my final remarks, so I think I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much for having me. And I really pray and wish that everyone gets the curiosity to learn more about quantum and emerging tech. There's so much happening, in the field, in the space, and it's for the curious minds to go search of this knowledge. Yeah, so thank you once again.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I know somebody with a curious mind is just watching you right now and will really want to join you, will really want to work together, will really want to get involved and get started in quantum. And I know they are going to get you. So guys, just don't panic, don't worry. We are going to share the links in the description. Just click there. You are going to also find her LinkedIn, and you can reach her out and know how to get started with quantum. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming, honoring our request and coming here to educate us. Indeed, we have really learned something amazing.